The war on Ukraine does not seem to stop. But why is it that both Russia and US are so interested in Ukraine? From UPSC perspective, there are 5 major reasons that you can mention in your mains examination and can also talk about it in the interview. What are these reasons? Let's start with historic reason. The eastern part of Ukraine identifies itself more with Russia than with Ukraine. They are Russian speaking people, and therefore they want to be a part of Russia again. Second, geographic. Through the Black Sea, Russia will have a quicker, shorter, and a cheaper access to the Mediterranean Sea. It's both geographically important, strategically important, and economically also important. Why? Because through this access they can trade more and they can trade cheaper with the Middle East, Africa, as well as Europe. Number 3, major economic reason. Russia is a major supplier of oil and natural gas to Europe. It has to spend billions of dollars because it wants to transfer these resources through Ukraine. If it has control over Ukraine, it will be much cheaper and they'll be able to sell more oil and more natural gas to European countries in the future. Number 4, so we have 3 reasons done. Number 4, strategic depth or buffer zone. This is something called as iron curtain. You use these kinds of keywords in your examination to generate more marks. So Ukraine and all the Eastern European countries act like a buffer zone, provide a strategic depth to Russia. If they don't have control over it, all the missiles of NATO, all the arms and ammunitions and all the aggressiveness of NATO will be right on the borders of Russia. This is similar to what happens between India and China. Nepal and Bhutan act like buffer zones and therefore they provide strategic depth to both India as well as China. Number 5 and last, Russia considers Ukraine to be a matter of internal security and not only external or international security. Why? Because a big portion of Ukrainians are Russian speaking, which gives Russia a right over this country, because these people, according to Russia, belong to Russia, identify with Russia, and therefore, if anything wrong is happening with them, Russia has a right to interfere. So these are the 5 major reasons, pure academic reasons, that can generate you high marks in the examination if you are to write mains in the upcoming UPSC examination. That's all. All the best, guys. Take care. Bye bye.